not Santa's workshop. It's just one section of a creative world where new attractions for Disneyland are conceived.
Did you know Hollywood's most famous sibling rivalry lasted over 50 years? And it involved two Oscar-winning sisters who couldn't stand each other. But what really fueled their legendary sibling war? Number 45. Fred and Adele Astaire. What if Fred Astaire never became a Hollywood legend? What if his sister was the real star? Before Fred Astaire redefined Hollywood dance, he and his sister Adele were Broadway's most electrifying duo. Their chemistry was unmatched, dazzling audiences in Funny Face and Lady Be Good. Adele had the charisma. Fred had the precision. But here's the twist. Adele was considered the bigger star. Even George Gershwin said Adele was the life of the show. But in 1931, she left it all behind to marry British nobility, leaving Fred to carve his own path in Hollywood. That's when he became the legend we know today. What if she had stayed? Would Fred still be the icon he is today? Number 44. John and Ethel Barrymore. They ruled Hollywood, but behind the cameras, scandal, drama, and self-destruction. The Barrymore dynasty produced some of the most brilliant yet troubled actors in Hollywood's history. John Barrymore, dubbed the Great Profile, starred in Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde in 1920, but behind the scenes, he battled alcohol addiction, ultimately ruining his career. Ethel, his sister, was the opposite, a theater queen who famously said, "Acting is the most minor of gifts." Their only film together, Rasputin and the Empress from 1932, became controversial after a real-life princess sued MGM for defamation. John's downward spiral ended tragically, while Ethel remained the dignified Barrymore. Their story proves talent runs in families, but so do tragedies.
Speaking as Elizabeth, indeed, Victoria Winters was my daughter.
Number 43. Joan and Constance Bennett. One sister ruled romance, the other ruled film noir and scandal. In the 1930s, Joan and Constance Bennett dominated Hollywood, but their off-screen lives were just as dramatic. Constance was the queen of romantic comedies, while Joan became a femme fatale in Scarlet Street in 1945. But Joan's real-life mystery was even darker. In 1951, her third husband murdered her agent, and Joan had to testify in court. Meanwhile, Constance lived lavishly, married 5 times, and once bought an entire airline just to fly her dogs. Hollywood adored them, but beneath the glamour, their lives were filled with controversy, tragedy, and jaw-dropping scandals. Number 42. Jeanette and Blossom Rock. What if I told you Grandmama from the Addams Family had a sister who was a Hollywood star? Jeanette MacDonald was a glamorous opera star, enchanting audiences in Rosemarie, 1936, and Naughty Marietta, 1935. Meanwhile, her sister Blossom Rock took a totally different path. She became the eccentric grandmama in the Addams Family. Jeanette lived the high life, married actor Gene Raymond, and was once rumored to have an affair with Nelson Eddy that lasted decades. Blossom, however, lived modestly but became an icon in her own right. Despite their different careers, the sisters shared an unbreakable bond, but Hollywood only remembers one. Would Jeanette still be famous today if she had taken Blossom's path?
You're a smart insurance man, aren't you, Mr. Neff?
Well, I've been at it 11 years.
Number 41. Constance and Barbara Stanwyck. One sister became a Hollywood legend, the other a forgotten name. Barbara Stanwyck, queen of film noir, femme fatale extraordinaire, gave us unforgettable performances in Double Indemnity, 1944, and Stella Dallas, 1937. But did you know she had a sister who also pursued acting? Constance Stanwyck had a brief career in early Hollywood, but never reached Barbara's heights. Barbara's path to stardom wasn't easy. She was an orphan, worked in chorus lines, and faced abusive relationships before making it big. Meanwhile, Constance faded into obscurity. Barbara once said, "I couldn't afford the luxury of tears," and she didn't. She built an empire, while her sister's name was lost in history. Number 40. Douglas and John Fairbanks. Hollywood's first action hero, but did his half-brother get left behind? Douglas Fairbanks Sr. was Hollywood's first swashbuckling superstar, the man who defined adventure films with The Mark of Zorro, 1920, and The Thief of Baghdad, 1924. But here's the thing, he had a lesser-known half-brother, John Fairbanks, who also pursued acting. While Douglas built an empire, co-founding United Artists with Charlie Chaplin, John never found the same success. Douglas was Hollywood royalty, even marrying America's sweetheart, Mary Pickford. But despite their shared bloodline, John was left in the shadows. Did Douglas outshine him on purpose, or was he just born to be a legend?
Because he never intended to be so.
Oh, please, Mother. We've been over that 100 times.
The surrogates.
Number 39. Ethel and John Barrymore. What happens when fame runs in the family, but so do scandals? The Barrymore siblings were Hollywood royalty, but their lives were riddled with drama, addiction, and controversy. John Barrymore, dubbed the Great Profile, was a silent film heartthrob turned tragic figure, his career destroyed by alcoholism. Meanwhile, Ethel, Broadway's reigning queen, refused to babysit her brother's reckless lifestyle. Their only film together, Rasputin and the Empress from 1932, led to a lawsuit that changed Hollywood forever. A real-life princess sued MGM for defamation, forcing the industry to add the "any resemblance to real persons" disclaimer to films. The Barrymores left behind a legendary, chaotic, and utterly unforgettable legacy. Number 38. Milton and Herbert Sills. A university professor becomes a Hollywood star, but why did he walk away? Milton Sills wasn't supposed to be an actor. He was a University of Chicago professor. But in 1905, after a chance encounter, he left academia for Hollywood, rising to fame in silent dramas. His brother, Herbert, followed in his footsteps but never reached Milton's level of success. At the peak of his career, Milton suddenly quit Hollywood in 1927, stating, "Fame is fleeting, and I refuse to chase it." Tragically, he died of a heart attack at 48, leaving behind a legacy of films and an unanswered question: did he know something about Hollywood we don't? Number 37. Adolf and Harry Warner. The first talking movie wasn't just a revolution, it was a war. Adolf and Harry Warner weren't just film pioneers, they were fighters. In 1927, they risked everything on The Jazz Singer, the first ever talking movie. While audiences were amazed, their competitors wanted them to fail. Some industry leaders dismissed it as a fad, but the film's success changed Hollywood forever. Yet, behind the scenes, the Warner brothers had bitter internal feuds, with each sibling fighting for control of the empire they built. Their gamble paid off, but family battles would haunt Warner Brothers for decades. Without their courage, we might still be watching silent films today. Number 36. Harry and Albert Warner. Hollywood's biggest empire wasn't built by dreamers, it was built by businessmen. Everyone knows Warner Brothers, but without Harry and Albert Warner, the studio wouldn't exist today. While the brothers focused on filmmaking, these two handled money, contracts, and deals, turning a small film company into an industry giant. Harry was known as the toughest man in Hollywood, making ruthless business moves, while Albert quietly managed finances. Their partnership kept Warner Brothers afloat through the Great Depression and World War II. But family betrayals were brewing. Eventually, Jack would stab them in the back, seizing total control of the studio. In Hollywood, business is blood sport, even among brothers. Number 35. Sam and Jack Warner. One Warner brother died before seeing their biggest success, or was it sabotage? Jack Warner became the face of Warner Bros., but his brother Sam was the real visionary. Sam fought for sound film technology, pioneering the jazz singer. But just before its premiere, Sam died suddenly at age 40. While some called it a tragic illness, rumors swirled. Did the stress of fighting his brothers kill him? Jack, now in total control, barely mentioned Sam as Warner Bros. Soared to new heights. Years later, he even betrayed his surviving brothers, buying them out in a secret deal. Sam's dream revolutionized cinema, but his own story remains one of Hollywood's great mysteries.
The only thing is I diversified. I developed a lot of talent over the years, and I couldn't use all of this talent.
Number 34. Roy and Walt Disney. What if I told you Mickey Mouse wasn't Walt Disney's only secret weapon? Everyone credits Walt Disney for creating Mickey Mouse, Disneyland, and animated movies. But without Roy Disney, none of it would exist. Roy was the brains behind the empire, securing deals, handling finances, and keeping Walt's wild imagination from going bankrupt. While Walt dreamed, Roy made it happen, often saving the company from financial ruin. Walt even once said, "Roy keeps me from making a fool of myself." Yet, despite building an empire together, Walt got all the credit, while Roy remained in the shadows. Without Roy, there's no Disney, but in the end, the world only remembers one name. Number 33. Laurel and Hardy. What if I told you the most iconic comedy duo weren't even related? Stan Laurel and Oliver Hardy, though not biological brothers, shared a bond that made them inseparable on screen. Their partnership began in the late 1920s at Hal Roach Studios, where their contrasting personas, Laurel's bumbling innocence and Hardy's pompous frustration, created timeless slapstick humor. Despite personal challenges, including multiple marriages and health issues, their chemistry remained unmatched. Their film, The Music Box from 1932, even won an Academy Award. Off-screen, they were close friends, supporting each other through thick and thin. Their final appearance together was in the film A Tall K, 1951, marking the end of an era in comedy. Number 32. Bud Abbott and Lou Costello. Can you imagine a partnership so strong it survived personal tragedy and professional disputes? Bud Abbott and Lou Costello were the kings of comedy in the 1940s, renowned for their Who's On First routine. Their on-screen chemistry was electric, but off-screen, tensions brewed. In 1943, tragedy struck when Costello's infant son drowned. Yet, he performed that very night, embodying the phrase, "The show must go on." Financial disputes and health issues strained their relationship, leading to a split in 1957. Despite the ups and downs, their legacy in comedy remains unparalleled.
Come. Don't block the stairway there. Come on. What's right?
Number 31. Stan Laurel and Oliver Hardy. What if the greatest silent film duo had never met? Stan Laurel and Oliver Hardy, individually talented, created magic together. Their journey began at Hal Roach Studios, where their contrasting characters, Laurel's clumsiness and Hardy's exasperation, crafted comedic masterpieces. They transitioned seamlessly from silent films to talkies, with hits like Sons of the Desert, 1933. Their personal lives had challenges, including health issues and multiple divorces, but their professional bond remained strong. Their influence on comedy is evident even today. Number 30. Groucho and Zeppo Marx. Did you know the Marx Brothers' success was a family affair? The Marx Brothers, a comedic powerhouse, featured Groucho's sharp wit and Zeppo's straight man charm. Groucho, with his iconic mustache and quick quips, became a cultural icon. Zeppo, often overshadowed, played the handsome straight man, providing a foil to his brother's antics. Their films, like Duck Soup, 1933, showcase their unique blend of satire and slapstick. Zeppo left the act in 1933 to pursue engineering, but the brothers' legacy in comedy remains influential.
Hey, come here. Just the guy I want to see.
Number 29. Chico and Harpo Marx. What happens when silent comedy meets musical genius? Chico and Harpo Marx brought a unique blend of music and comedy to Hollywood. Chico, with his faux Italian persona, dazzled audiences with his piano performances, while Harpo's silent antics and harp skills added a whimsical touch. Their chemistry was evident in films like A Night at the Opera, 1935, where their musical talents complemented their comedic timing. Off-screen, both faced personal challenges, but their contributions to entertainment remain timeless. Number 28. Jack and Bobby Clark. Can you name the vaudeville duo that seamlessly transitioned to film? Jack and Bobby Clark, vaudeville legends, captivated audiences with their sharp wit and comedic timing. Known for their rapid-fire dialogue and slapstick humor, they made a successful transition to early film, bringing their stage routines to the silver screen. Their influence paved the way for future comedic acts, blending physical comedy with clever wordplay. Their legacy in the entertainment industry is a testament to their talent and adaptability.
Starring in a big hit show.
Don't I know it? Oh.
Hit of the century.
Well, it's early yet, you know.
Oh, no, little man.
Number 27. Arthur and Matthew Broderick. Did you know Ferris Bueller has a brother in the industry? Matthew Broderick, celebrated for his role in Ferris Bueller's Day Off, shares his Hollywood roots with his lesser-known but talented brother, Arthur. While Matthew's career skyrocketed with iconic roles, Arthur carved his own path behind the scenes. Despite their different trajectories, the Broderick brothers have both contributed to the arts, each in their unique way. Their story is a testament to the diverse paths siblings can take in the entertainment industry. Number 26. George and Ira Gershwin. What if I told you the Jazz Age was defined by two brothers? George and Ira Gershwin, a legendary duo, gifted the world some of the most memorable music in cinematic history. George's compositions, combined with Ira's poignant lyrics, produced classics like I Got Rhythm and Embraceable You. Their collaboration seamlessly blended jazz and classical elements, creating a unique sound that defined an era. Their partnership not only enriched Broadway and Hollywood, but also left an indelible mark on American music.
I didn't ask you for any lip. I asked you if you had a drink.
I know, Tom, but...
Number 25. James and William Cagney. Ever wondered if Hollywood's gangster icon had a sibling in the shadows? James Cagney, renowned for his tough guy roles in classics like The Public Enemy, wasn't the only Cagney in showbiz. His brother, William, also ventured into the film industry, though he remained largely behind the scenes. While James captivated audiences with his on-screen charisma, William contributed as a producer, ensuring the Cagney legacy extended beyond acting. Their combined efforts showcase the multifaceted talents within the Cagney family.
Should I ask why you didn't call the law?
Should you?
I guess not.
Number 24. Robert and John Mitchum. Did you know two brothers once ruled the realms of noir and westerns? Robert Mitchum, with his brooding presence, became an icon in film noir classics like Out of the Past. His brother, John, also embraced the rugged allure of westerns and noir, appearing in numerous films and TV shows. Together, the Mitchum brothers embodied the quintessential tough guy image of the mid-20th century cinema, leaving a lasting impact on the genres they dominated.
Shall I go on?
Please do, Mr. Cloud.
Number 23. John and Lionel Atwill. What happens when two brothers delve into the world of horror and mystery? John and Lionel Atwill, both distinguished character actors, made their mark in early Hollywood by starring in numerous horror and mystery films. Lionel, in particular, became known for his roles in classics like The Mystery of the Wax Museum and Son of Frankenstein. Their contributions added depth and intrigue to the suspenseful narratives of their time, cementing their place in cinematic history. Number 22. Rex and Stanley Ingram. Can you imagine a brother duo that shaped the very fabric of early Hollywood storytelling? Rex Ingram, a visionary director, and his brother Stanley, an accomplished actor, collaborated to craft compelling narratives during Hollywood's formative years. Rex's directorial prowess brought stories to life, while Stanley's performances added depth to these tales. Together, they played a pivotal role in shaping the storytelling techniques that would influence generations of filmmakers.
She'll be broken-hearted at first, but she'll get over it. Ruby's got sense. Now listen.
Number 21. James and Lucille Gleason. What if I told you a married couple became Hollywood's dynamic duo? James Gleason, born in 1882, was a versatile actor, playwright, and screenwriter, renowned for his gruff yet endearing on-screen persona. His wife, Lucille Gleason, née Webster, born in 1888, was a talented stage and screen actress. Together, they formed a formidable partnership, both professionally and personally. They co-starred in the 1929 film The Shannons of Broadway, portraying a married couple, which mirrored their real-life relationship. Their son, Russell Gleason, also ventured into acting, making it truly a family affair. The Gleasons' collaboration showcased their commitment to the arts and to each other, leaving a lasting legacy in both film and theater. Number 20. Bing and Bob Crosby. Did you know that one of America's most beloved crooners had a jazz band leader brother? Bing Crosby, born Harry Lillis Crosby Jr. in 1903, was an iconic singer and actor, celebrated for classics like White Christmas. His younger brother, Bob Crosby, born in 1913, carved his own niche as a jazz singer and band leader. Leading the Bobcats, a Dixieland ensemble, Bob gained fame in the 1930s and 1940s. Despite following different musical paths, the brothers occasionally collaborated, notably in the film Road to Bali in 1952. Their individual successes highlighted the diverse talents within the Crosby family, each leaving a unique imprint on American music history.
You know, Jimmy's always very shy like this, and I didn't know why he asked me that, because I didn't know he was there to hear me.
Number 19. Tommy and Jimmy Dorsey. What happens when sibling rivalry fuels the swing era's biggest hits? Tommy and Jimmy Dorsey were central figures in the big band era, captivating audiences with their exceptional musicianship. Tommy, a trombonist, led his orchestra to fame with hits like I'm Getting Sentimental Over You. Jimmy, a saxophonist and clarinetist, found success with tracks such as Amapola. Their intense sibling rivalry led to a public spat in 1935, resulting in separate bands that both thrived. Remarkably, they reconciled in 1953, merging their talents once more. Their story is a testament to how familial bonds can both challenge and enhance artistic collaboration. Number 18. George and Geraldine Fitzgerald. Can you imagine a brother-sister duo conquering both Broadway and Hollywood? George and Geraldine Fitzgerald were a dynamic sibling pair who made significant contributions to both stage and screen. George's commanding presence and Geraldine's graceful performances garnered them roles in various theatrical productions and films. Their combined talents brought drama and sophistication to audiences, reinforcing the Fitzgeralds' reputation in the performing arts. Their legacy underscores the impact that familial collaboration can have in the entertainment industry.
That's right. There we are.
Number 17. Wallace and Noah Beery. What if I told you two brothers became Hollywood's quintessential villains? Wallace Beery, born in 1885, and his older brother Noah, born in 1882, were prominent actors known for their rugged on-screen personas. Wallace won an Academy Award for The Champ, 1931, and often portrayed tough yet endearing characters. Noah specialized in villainous roles, appearing in films like The Mark of Zorro from 1920. Their nephew, Noah Beery Jr., continued the family tradition, becoming a respected character actor. The Beery brothers' contribution to early cinema established them as memorable figures in Hollywood's history. Number 16. Ralph and Lionel Belmore. Did you know that two brothers became the scene-stealing character actors of early Hollywood? Ralph and Lionel Belmore were British-born actors who transitioned to Hollywood, becoming beloved character actors. Ralph appeared in films like The Hunchback of Notre Dame, 1939, while Lionel was known for roles in The Little Princess, 1939, and The Adventures of Robin Hood, 1938. Though not leading men, their memorable performances added depth and color to numerous films, showcasing the importance of supporting actors in cinema. Their legacy highlights how character actors can leave a lasting impact on audiences.
I was trying to get to the railroad station when I slipped and fell.
Number 15. Harold and Fay Wray. Did you know the original King Kong Scream Queen had a brother in the industry? Fay Wray, immortalized as Ann Darrow in the 1933 classic King Kong, had a brother named Harold who was also involved in the entertainment industry. While Fay's piercing screams and captivating presence made cinematic history, Harold's contributions remained more behind the scenes. The Wray siblings hailed from a large family, and their journeys into Hollywood showcase the diverse path siblings could take within the industry. Fay's legacy as a pioneering actress is well documented, but Harold's involvement, though less publicized, played a role in supporting the family's artistic endeavors. Their combined efforts highlight the multifaceted nature of talent within families during Hollywood's formative years. Number 14. Buster and Jingles Keaton. What if I told you Buster Keaton's comedic genius ran in the family? Buster Keaton, renowned for his stoic impression and innovative slapstick comedy, wasn't the only performer in his family. His younger brother, Harry Stanley Jingles Keaton, born in 1904, was also part of the family vaudeville act. Nicknamed Jingles for the noise he made with his toys as a child, Harry occasionally performed alongside Buster, even appearing in films like Convict 13 from 1920. While Buster's star soared in silent cinema, Jingles took a different path, contributing to the entertainment world in more understated ways. Their shared experiences in vaudeville laid the foundation for Buster's later successes, underscoring the family's deep-rooted commitment to performance.
That's right. Why not? I don't believe in it.
Number 13. John and Lionel Barrymore. Can you imagine a family where acting talent is a birthright? The Barrymore dynasty boasts numerous illustrious actors, with siblings John and Lionel standing out as titans of stage and screen. John Barrymore, often dubbed the Great Profile, was celebrated for his Shakespearean roles and charismatic screen presence in films like Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde from 1920. Lionel Barrymore, equally distinguished, earned acclaim for performances in A Free Soul, 1931, for which he won an Academy Award, and as the villainous Mr. Potter in It's a Wonderful Life from 1946. Their sibling energy and individual accomplishments solidified the Barrymore name as synonymous with acting excellence, influencing generations to come.
Oh, what does it matter what I do? Oh, Michael.
Number 12. Jack and Mary Pickford. Did Hollywood's first superstar share the limelight with her brother? Mary Pickford, affectionately known as America's Sweetheart, was a pioneering figure in early cinema, co-founding United Artists and becoming one of the industry's first major stars. Her younger brother, Jack Pickford, also pursued acting, appearing in films like Tom Sawyer from 1917. While Mary's career was marked by critical and commercial success, Jack's life was tumultuous, marred by personal struggles and scandals. Despite their contrasting paths, the Pickford siblings' contributions to early Hollywood remain significant, reflecting both the glamour and the challenges of stardom in that era. Number 11. Raymond and Ernestine Gilmore. What happens when both siblings leave a lasting impression on early cinema? Raymond and Ernestine Gilmore were actors who, although not headliners, delivered memorable performances in the early 20th century films. Raymond often took on character roles, bringing depth to the stories he was part of. Ernestine, his sister, graced both stage and screen, known for her expressive acting style. Their dedication to the craft, even without widespread fame, contributed to the rich tapestry of early cinema, highlighting the importance of supporting roles in storytelling.
Decided? Unanimously?
Of course.
Number 10. Lionel and Ethel Barrymore. Could two siblings dominate both stage and screen in their era? Continuing the Barrymore legacy, siblings Lionel and Ethel achieved remarkable success in their respective domains. Ethel Barrymore was a luminary of the Broadway stage, earning the title the First Lady of American Theater for her compelling performances in plays like The Corn is Green. Lionel Barrymore, her brother, became a film legend with notable roles in Grand Hotel 1932 and as the curmudgeonly Mr. Potter in It's a Wonderful Life from 1946. Their combined talents and achievements underscored the Barrymore family's profound impact on American entertainment, setting standards of excellence in both theater and film. Number 9. Mary and Lottie Pickford. Did you know Hollywood's first superstar had a sister who also graced the silver screen? Mary Pickford, often hailed as America's sweetheart, was a trailblazer in early cinema, co-founding United Artists and becoming one of the industry's first major stars. Her sister, Lottie Pickford, born Charlotte Smith in 1893, also pursued acting during the silent film era. While Mary captivated audiences with her innocent charm, Lottie took on more mature roles in films like The Diamond from the Sky, 1915. Despite her talent, Lottie's career was overshadowed by personal struggles and never reached the heights of her sister's fame. The Pickford sisters' journeys highlight the contrasting paths siblings can take in the limelight.
What are you afraid of?
Number 8. Loretta Young and Sally Blaine. What if I told you two sisters once dazzled Hollywood with their undeniable charm? Loretta Young, born Gretchen Young in 1913, was a celebrated actress known for films like The Farmer's Daughter, 1947, for which she won an Academy Award. Her older sister, Sally Blaine, born Elizabeth Jane Young in 1910, also found success in Hollywood, appearing in over 70 films, including The Phantom Express from 1932. The sisters occasionally shared the screen, showcasing their natural chemistry and beauty. While Loretta's star shone brighter, Sally's contributions to cinema were significant, and together they added a touch of familial elegance to Hollywood's golden age. Number 7. Constance and Joan Bennett. Can you imagine two sisters dominating different genres in Hollywood's golden age? Constance and Joan Bennett were prominent figures in the early 20th century cinema. Constance, the elder sister, was known for her sophisticated roles in films like Topper, 1937, often portraying glamorous socialites. Joan, on the other hand, transitioned from ingenue parts to become a film noir femme fatale in movies such as Scarlet Street from 1945. Despite their contrasting on-screen personas, both sisters showcased remarkable versatility and talent, leaving an indelible mark on Hollywood's diverse storytelling landscape. Number 6. Douglas and Beverly Fairbanks. Did you know that Fairbanks' family legacy extended beyond the silver screen? Douglas Fairbanks Sr., born Douglas Elton Thomas Ullman in 1883, was a pioneering actor, screenwriter, director, and producer, renowned for his swashbuckling roles in silent films like The Mark of Zorro from 1920. His half-brother, John Fairbanks, often referred to as Beverly, also dabbled in the entertainment industry, though with less prominence. While Douglas became a founding member of United Artists and a central figure in Hollywood's formation, Beverly's contributions were more subdued, often overshadowed by his brother's monumental achievements. The Fairbanks brothers exemplify the varying degrees of impact siblings can have within the same industry. Number 5. Lillian and Dorothy Gish. What happens when two sisters become the emotional core of silent cinema? Lillian and Dorothy Gish were seminal figures in early American cinema. Lillian, born in 1893, was celebrated for her ethereal beauty and poignant performances in D.W. Griffith's masterpieces like The Birth of a Nation from 1915 and Broken Blossoms from 1919. Dorothy, younger by 2 years, also starred in numerous silent films, often bringing a vivacious energy to the screen in movies such as Orphans of the Storm from 1921. Together, the Gish sisters helped define the art of silent film acting, leaving a legacy that continues to influence performers today.
Little Kitty from Paducah, nobody else. You got a cigarette, Dockery?
What are you doing here, Kitty?
Number 4. Jane and Peter Fonda. Can you imagine growing up in the shadow of a Hollywood legend and then creating your own legacy? Jane and Peter Fonda, children of esteemed actor Henry Fonda, each carved distinct paths in cinema. Jane, born in 1937, became an acclaimed actress and activist, winning Oscars for Clute 1971 and Coming Home 1978. Peter, born in 1940, became a counterculture icon with his role in Easy Rider from 1969, a film he also co-wrote and produced. Despite their father's towering presence in Hollywood, both siblings established themselves as influential figures, contributing significantly to the evolution of American cinema. Number 3. Shirley MacLaine and Warren Beatty. Did you know two of Hollywood's brightest stars are siblings? Shirley MacLaine and Warren Beatty, both Oscar-winning legends, share more than just talent. They share a family tree. Growing up in Virginia, the siblings developed a mutual love for the arts, often attending movies together during their youth. MacLaine, the elder by 3 years, once remarked, "Warren was the beautiful one in the family." Despite their individual successes, the duo never co-starred in a film. They nearly shared the screen in Bonnie and Clyde in 1967, but MacLaine was replaced by Faye Dunaway when Beatty took on the role of Clyde. Their parallel, yet separate careers have made them one of Hollywood's most intriguing sibling pairs. Number 2. Fred and Adele Astaire. Before Ginger Rogers, who was Fred Astaire's original dance partner? Long before Fred Astaire became synonymous with dance on the silver screen, he graced the stage alongside his sister, Adele. Born in Omaha, Nebraska, the siblings began their vaudeville act as children, captivating audiences with their impeccable timing and chemistry. Adele, known for her vivacious personality, often stole the spotlight, leading many to believe she was the true star of the duo. Their partnership spanned over 2 decades, culminating in successful runs on Broadway and London's West End. In 1932, Adele retired from performing to marry Lord Charles Cavendish, leaving Fred to redefine his career in Hollywood. Their early collaborations laid the foundation for Fred's legendary status in film and dance. Number 1. Olivia de Havilland and Joan Fontaine. Can sibling rivalry lead to Hollywood's most famous feud? Olivia de Havilland and Joan Fontaine, born just 15 months apart, are perhaps best known for their intense rivalry both on and off the screen. Both sisters achieved significant acclaim, each winning an Academy Award for Best Actress, Olivia for To Each His Own from 1946 and The Heiress from 1949, and Joan for Suspicion in 1941. Their feud reportedly began in childhood and was exacerbated by their simultaneous rise to fame in Hollywood. Tensions peaked when they were both nominated for Best Actress in 1942, with Joan taking home the Oscar. Their strained relationship continued for decades, becoming one of Hollywood's most storied sibling rivalries. If you loved these Hollywood sibling stories, we've got more jaw-dropping secrets waiting for you. Hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss a video. Watch our next deep dive. Trust me, it's worth it.